14 Ukrainian pilots have started training on F-16 fighter jets in Romania, marking a key development in Ukraine's defense against ongoing Russian attacks. The Netherlands confirmed the training, which is part of a broader international effort led by the Netherlands, Denmark, and the US, aimed at bolstering Ukraine's air capabilities. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said plans are in place to expand the number of combat aircraft and accelerate pilot training.
I held a meeting on our F-16 fleet together with the Air Force Command. There is a clear vision of the steps, how to increase the number of combat aircraft in Ukraine and speed up our pilot training. All the tasks for the Air Force of Ukraine and the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine have been defined.
Training is taking place at Fetesti Air Base in Romania, where 14 of the 18 F-16s provided by the Netherlands are stationed. This location cuts down travel time for Ukrainian pilots, allowing them to focus more on preparation. Practical lessons are expected to start by year's end, according to the Dutch Ministry of Defense. In another development, Denmark is considering sending an additional batch of F-16s to Ukraine, beyond the 19 jets already promised. Danish Defense Minister Troels Lund Poulsen suggested that the new delivery could come before the end of the year, though details remain classified for security reasons. Ukraine's F-16 fleet received its first 10 jets in August, part of a NATO-backed effort to supply at least 79 fighter jets from countries including Belgium, Norway, and the Netherlands. The Ukrainian Air Force is sending experienced MiG-29 pilots for conversion training to swiftly integrate the F-16s into its air defense operations. Concerns have emerged over the speed of the program after a fatal crash last month involving one of Ukraine's first F-16 pilots. Nonetheless, the training continues, with Romania's Fetesti Air Base now a hub for both Romanian and Ukrainian pilots learning to operate F-16s as part of a larger push to strengthen air defenses in the face of Russian aggression. As tensions escalate, Denmark, the Netherlands, and other NATO allies are ramping up support for Ukraine, with a focus on providing advanced fighter jets to counter Russian missile and drone attacks. The international coalition remains committed to boosting Ukraine's military capabilities amid an intensifying conflict. As this international effort to strengthen Ukraine's air capabilities moves forward, Russia has escalated its military operations. Russian Defense Ministry reported that its forces had targeted Ukrainian military infrastructure, including a drone production workshop and a military airport. The ministry also claimed that Russian air defense systems shot down a Ukrainian MiG-29 fighter jet and intercepted several aerial bombs, rockets, and drones. Ukraine, however, reported that its forces had successfully repelled Russian offensives in various directions, with the most intense fighting occurring around Kurakhove. In response, Ukrainian air defense systems in Kyiv, Dnipropetrovsk, and Kharkov were activated early Monday due to the threat of missile and drone attacks. In a parallel development, Russian President Vladimir Putin signed a decree increasing the size of the Russian armed forces to 2.39 million personnel, further intensifying Russia's military presence in the conflict. This move follows Ukraine's ongoing calls for Western countries, particularly the US and Britain, to lift restrictions on the use of long-range weapons to strike deep into Russian territory, a request that has yet to gain consensus among Western allies. The debate over providing Ukraine with long-range weaponry, such as British Storm Shadow missiles, continues, with key NATO members remaining divided on the issue. While the US and Britain have shown signs of reconsidering their position, Germany has firmly opposed supplying long-range weapons, warning of potential escalation. Despite these divisions, Zelensky continues to press for Western support as Ukraine grapples with the relentless Russian assault. As the F-16 training progresses and diplomatic discussions unfold, Ukraine remains reliant on its international partners to bolster its defense capabilities in the face of Russia's ongoing military campaign.